Look, the biggest thrill I get out of dealing with the pre-retire and post-retiree market is I'm actually helping people more from a lifestyle perspective. They've worked their whole lives building up and accumulating wealth that's then going to be there as a funding mechanism for the rest of their lives. And it's very, very exciting for me to actually help people discover and realise what that post-working stage of their life is going to look like, and actually put a package together for them that gives them that peace of mind, being able to go to bed at night and sleep, knowing that they can do what they want to do in retirement, get up in the morning, go on their trips, without having to worry too much about where that income is going to come through, not being able to worry about going to the ATM machine and seeing a decline on their ATM. So having that security and peace of mind of knowing their capital is going to be there throughout their retirement and their income needs are going to be met is something that's extremely satisfying.
A segment of clients that I think are really important is making sure that, you know, those pre-retirees and the retirees, they're getting to the end of their working life or are about to retire, making sure that, you know, that lifestyle that they had prior to retirement or getting close to retirement is protected, giving them the choices to do the things that they want to do. You know, it's a really scary stage as well. While we're working, you know, we've got this steady income and sort of we've got a backup plan. But when you're getting close to that retirement stage or, you know, in those last few years when, you know, your kids might be off your hands, your mortgage is paid off, you know, there are some critical points that we need to make sure are covered off.
So what I like to do with my clients is really sit down with them and go through how they come and bring everything together to achieve what their retirement is going to look like. So a lot of my pre-retired clients know how much they've got in superannuation. They know how much they're contributing to superannuation, but they don't really know what their income requirements are going to look like in retirement. So what I help them do is facilitate this discussion around what their lifestyle needs are going to look like and their expenses, and help them understand what their income is going to look like, and then work backwards and then help them to determine whether or not their capital requirements are intact, or whether we need to introduce some strategies to top up superannuation and get their position looking stronger post-retirement. The use of TDR, transition to retirement strategies, where people can use superannuation monies to draw down a pension and salary sacrifice larger amounts of money into superannuation, is a strategy that typically we can use. Once we're starting to talk to people who have reached 55 and above, where they've got the ability to access their superannuation, they've hit their preservation age, it's also a stage of life where people start to sit up and take a lot more notice of their superannuation account balances and really start to think, well, okay, I've accumulated so much in superannuation. Is it going to be enough to fund a comfortable lifestyle for me in retirement? Should I be investing the funds in a different way? What sort of rate of return should I really now be starting to achieve?
Talk about, you know, my job as a financial advisor. The buzz that I get is, you know, showing people that, you know, if we put a few little steps or strategies in place, you know, what a difference that's going to make. You know, if you want to go overseas, you don't have to be stressing about going on an overseas holiday, or if you want to sort of, you know, have a little bit of extra money to do some home renovations or buy a new car, or when the bills come, that you're not, you know, stressed out, that you're thinking, you know, all I've got to rely on is the age pension. And